alone. America's different. Our hope is built on the principles of freedom, liberty, and justice for all.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to welcome all of our cross-county Republicans to the conventions for this television. I would like to say we're having a great time. It looks good. We're having a great convention. And I just say vote Republican. It's going to be a great election year. Send a shockwave across this state and nation on June 5th. We're going to re-elect our courageous governor. We're going to preserve the Republican majority in the state Senate. And we're going to send a loud message. The taxpayers of Wisconsin have taken back their government. The only thing better than electing Scott Walker governor the first time is going to be electing Scott Walker governor a second time.
Good evening to the people in La Crosse. It's going to be a great weekend here at convention. We look forward to seeing you tonight and also tomorrow on the floor. Appreciate the support for our candidacy and look forward to joining Ron Johnson and getting the federal budget balanced by cutting the wasteful government spending.
I also bring to this table experience of 25 years in the business world creating Wisconsin jobs. Jobs for plumbers and electricians and roofers and carpenters and all the folks that are involved in building houses. But I also bring something that's fairly unique. I served in the United States House of Representatives, and folks, when I got there with no political experience or background behind me, I have to tell you it was a rude awakening. They assigned me to the Appropriations Committee. If you don't know what that is, I didn't either. It's where they spend all the money. Hindsight probably wasn't the best spot for me with my views, but that's where they put me.
Hi everybody, great to be here. We're trying something new here with a little video blogging and coming to you from the state convention in Green Bay. We're at my hospitality suite. Jeff Fitzgerald, Speaker of the Assembly, running for U.S. Senate. And we have something more important right now. I believe it's the recall election, June 5th. It's going to be a very important date that we get Governor Walker re-elected again and also the state Senate. So great to see so many people out here enthusiastic. Please remember to get out and tell everybody on June 5th to go out there to keep Wisconsin moving in the right direction.
But we didn't stop there. We put in a permanent property tax freeze in the state budget so that property taxes can't exceed and go up the way they have been going for years. We also took on the trial attorneys and passed the largest tort reform that this country has ever seen.
The tellers are now moving to the delegations for the purposes of the vote.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
We will have no more change.
Winnebago, Mark Newman, 54. Jeff Fitzgerald, 99.
Fitzgerald, 99. Wood, 68. Wood County, Newman, 40.8. Fitzgerald, 27.2. That's Newman, 40.8, and Fitzgerald, 27.2. Correct. Buffalo, Burnett, Florence, Iron, Menominee, Taylor, Washburn. Mr. Chairman, that concludes the roll call of the counties.
You know, it reminds me of a story, a family story. My great-grandfather, Patrick Ryan, married a woman named Mariah Murphy. Patrick's from Tipperary, Ireland. Mariah Murphy was from Kilkenny. On his deathbed, he cut himself shaving, got an infection, and died before he was 60. Kind of a strange thing, but you know, they didn't have penicillin back then. And on his deathbed, he was talking to his best friend, his brother-in-law, Seamus Murphy. This is in Jamesville. And he said, Seamus, I have to ask you one last dying wish. Seamus said to my great-grandfather, PW, Patrick, anything. You've been such a good brother to me. You've been such a good friend. There's a bottle of whiskey underneath my bed. It's 50-year-old whiskey that my daddy brought over from the homeland. Could you pour it on my grave so that I could enjoy the sweet taste for all of eternity? Seamus said to Patrick, I'll do it for you, but I have one request in return. Anything, Seamus. He said, would you mind that I passed it through my kidneys first? It's kind of like the moment we're in right now. I just want to tell that joke really. The point is, let's end on a good note. You know why? Because this is a good story. This is a story that's going to have a happy ending. The reason this story is going to have a happy ending is because we know who we are. We know what made this country great. We know our rights come from God and nature, not from some guy in government. We know what we need to do. We believe in uniting this country, not dividing this country. We believe in upward mobility. We believe in prosperity and growth. We believe we don't measure the success of our poverty-fighting activities by how many programs we create or how much money we spend. We measure whether people are getting out of poverty. And we have the highest poverty rates in a generation. 1 out of 6 people. When our economy is stagnating, when our debt is proliferating, you know what we need to do? We need to get rid of the people who are responsible for that and change the management in Washington. It all comes down to executing. We have sent men and women to serve us in the legislature who are doing their jobs. They're actually doing what they said they would do when they ran for office. They're keeping the contract. They're not breaking the covenant. That's rare these days. And so we know what made America great. We know the individual, the families, the nucleus of our society and our economy. And we know if we reapply these ideas that 2013 is going to be the year where we look back. Wisconsin was saved from going down the tubes like Illinois. And America renewed its idea. And we avoided ourselves from going down that familiar path that all those countries in Europe are facing. So this is the time. And what's so special about it for us as Wisconsinites is it's coming right through our state. And we have 2 awesome opportunities to look our kids in the eyes decades from now and know that we were a part of that moment when we saved our state and our nation. June 5th and November the 6th. We know who we are.
Hey, I'm KGB. I just want to say hi to everybody in La Crosse and make sure you go out and vote for Scott Walker. Thank you.
Right now.
Hi, La Crosse. We miss you. Coming next year. Awesome. Expect to see you there. Take care. Love the 3rd District and La Crosse, the center.
Hey, La Crosse, Julian Bradley, Chairman, standing here in Ripon, Wisconsin, for the Little White Schoolhouse, the home and birthplace of the Republican Party. The convention has just ended. The weekend has been a success. You'll see a lot of our videos from this weekend. In my hand right here, we have a couple of prizes that we're going to be giving out for some of our top volunteers. Because without them, none of what we do is possible. We couldn't have had the year that we've had, we couldn't have the year that we're going to have. So to everybody, we appreciate you. Sorry you couldn't make it to Green Bay. For the 27 of you that showed up, we certainly appreciate that as well. And we'll see everybody in just a couple weeks at our general membership meeting. Take care.